If you keep the hats on, we will listen to the beautiful Swiss national.
Hello and welcome to Örvallen, Sundbyberg, Sweden, for this evening game in the Under-18 European Championship qualifying stages between the host country Sweden and Switzerland. It's the first evening game of the tournament, as both the games yesterday were suspended due to heavy rain.
Yeah, so today we got two commentators here. The guy doing play-by-play is
me. I'm doing play-by-play, and you one there beside me is the color/expert commentator.
Yeah, so right now we got the coaches and umpires having the meeting before the game, handing over lineups, and going over the ground rules here.
Yes, that is correct. Sweden playing their second game here after they beat. Was it? Oh, they played Poland. They beat Poland.
Yeah, they
2-0. A close game. A nice performance from all pitchers on both sides. Switzerland now opening their tournament, playing their first game. They should have played yesterday, but
yeah, I think this game is going to be a bit harder for Sweden to win because I think that Switzerland's got a better team than Poland. So
yeah, Switzerland I believe they have a pretty good team. Should be a pretty interesting game here.
Yeah, and before the game starts, we can name the names on the umpires. At home plate, we got Thomas Kozak. And out on the bases, we got Peter Nordvall.
That is correct.
Umpires with a lot of routine here, so
experienced.
Yeah. So they're probably going to do a very good job.
Hope so. Looking forward to a nice game here. Cloudy, partly cloudy skies, around 20 degrees Celsius. Should be some good conditions for a good game of baseball.
Yeah.
Now we can present the starting lineups. For Sweden, we have the left fielder Elias Nordskjell, right fielder Alex Börjes, shortstop Victor Wahlberg, catcher James Dalamico, second baseman Love Jelnor, first baseman Olle Järvsten, third baseman Oskar Westerlund, center fielder Linus Wettermark, and the designated hitter Jesper Erkers. And the starting lineup for Switzerland is as follows: the left fielder Simon Brentley, center fielder Jakob Stefan, designated hitter Dominic Scheffler, third baseman Nicolas Cosmos Zimes, shortstop Noah Benjamin Nussbaum Hernandez, first baseman Nils Brudeli, catcher Usutu Kawada, second baseman Thiago Lutz, and the right fielder Seiya Ken Eigenher. Game should be underway shortly after a couple of warm-up pitches from the Swiss pitcher. And the Swiss starting pitcher is Noah Domenico Sutter. His first appearance, of course, as this is the first game of the tournament for Switzerland.
Yeah, and we got a really big crowd here today as well.
Yeah, a lot of people here.
Biggest crowd so far in this tournament.
I believe there are a
100
lot.
people in the bleachers.
Yeah, a lot of Swiss fans coming all the way from Central Europe.
Yeah, I can hear that on the cowbells ringing here.
Yes, so they were here last time too, 2019, with the same cowbell.
So maybe we're gonna have a second game here in the stands. The cowbells and the Swedish Vikings sitting
Yes,
down here.
yeah. Hopefully we won't have a fight. No, it's not football fans. And we're ready to go. I believe we get a thumbs up from the home plate umpire.
Yeah,
And
here with the score
it
paper if
appears.
they're ready. So
Yeah, conference between the Swiss fielders. And it appears we are ready to play ball. And leading off for Sweden is Elias Nordskjell. And there he takes ball one outside. One ball, no strikes. And there we have the second ball from the Swiss pitcher. Bounces just in front of home plate, I believe. 2 balls, no strikes.
nice play from the catcher there, keeping that in front of him, even though there's
Yep.
no runners on.
Always great to see the catcher blocking pitches. Does a nice job right there. 2-0 pitch, and it almost hits him. Just manages to get out of the way.
As a batter, that's really scary when the fastball just keeps coming
Yeah,
after you in there.
high fastball towards the head. Got it. It's always scary, but that's why you have a helmet. And he walked him. A 4-pitch walk. Slow start for the Swiss pitcher. Sweden have a duck on the pond here early.
That's probably the perfect leadoff guy. This perfect start for the game for Sweden.
Yeah, great start for the Swedish team here. Looking to take the lead early, possibly. Right fielder Alex Börjes now. And if you watch the early game today at 10 o'clock, Alex was the, say, closing pitcher. He pitched the 6th and 7th inning and shut the door for Sweden. Secured their 2-0 W. He's thrown 6 straight balls here, Swiss pitcher. Has not got one in the zone yet. There we go. That's a called strike.
Yeah, that's got to feel pretty good for the Switch pitcher getting the
Yeah,
first strike in here.
Important mentally to get that first one in there. Get on the right track. Don't want to walk the first 2 guys. Put you in a bad position. And a nice block from the catcher, preventing the runner from advancing to second base. But now he's on the verge of walking another hitter. Not the ideal start for the Swiss team. And he walked. It's a wild pitch. And it will not matter. We'll get a second base anyway, as it is ball 4. Catcher gets there quickly. Runner cannot advance to third. He'll stay put at second. And yeah, a mound visit here from the catcher.
Yeah, this is probably not the start that the Swiss pitcher wished for.
No, he has
Walking
not
the first 2
looked
batters.
sharp on the mound so
one
far.
strike so far.
Has not had control of his pitches. And the shortstop now, Victor Wahlberg at the dish. And there he takes his first pitch inside. One ball, no strikes. 2 ducks on the pond for him. So his pitcher deals, and that one bounces, and both runners will advance. Great start for Sweden here. Already 2 runners in scoring position, no outs. Once again, Swiss pitcher falling behind.
Yeah, he's thrown 10 balls and just 1 strike so far.
It's not what you want from your starting pitcher here early in the game. 2-0 pitch. A breaking ball that misses. Possibly a bit low or maybe a bit inside. Now he's on the verge of walking another hitter. And he does. He walks a 3rd straight batter. And Sweden now have the bases loaded with no outs.
Now here's the Switch coach calling for a timeout. He needs to come out and have a talk with his pitcher.
Time down. Comes Swiss manager Roger Savaldelli out.
That's just 1 strike and 12 balls.
I'd say that's the definition of a slow start.
That's the definition of walk ball.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can.
Swiss need an out here.
Yeah, hopefully he can get his composure and come back here. Start throwing strikes.
Yeah, I'm sure Sweden pretty happy about this start. It's perfect. They don't even need to put it in play. They've just been standing there waiting for ball 4. And
yeah, the pitcher was rubbing the ball, so the umpire took it and threw it out.
Yeah.
Gave the pitcher a new ball in case he had some substance on his
Yeah, I can't do that.
clothes or something. So we got the bases loaded right now. Clean up hitter up to bat.
Golden opportunity for Sweden.
James
Pitcher deals. And that one's outside. Ball 1.
Oh, looks like we're gonna have some bullpen action already for the Swiss team.
And it's not surprising considering the start that their starting pitcher Suter has had. There we go. He throws a strike for the first time in a while. And that one is fouled back. Getting into his rhythm here. 2 straight strikes for the first time.
Yeah, so in the Swiss bullpen we got Sean Gabriel Ortiz warming up right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's what the Swiss wanted to do. No team wants to bring in a reliever this early. And ooh, that's close. That almost allowed a runner to score for Sweden. But a nice job by the catcher to prevent that one from going all the way to the backstop.
Yeah.
Full count. Payoff pitch. And he strikes him out. Gained by Suter, and a very important first out. I'm sure that feels nice for him. Important mentally here to get that first out to build up your confidence. Sack fly still possible for Sweden to take the lead. Switzerland have a double play opportunity. They force at any base.
Up batting right now we got Luve Jelnor. This is his home field. He plays for Sundbyberg Heat, so
yeah, both in the Junior Series and the Elite Series.
So he's very familiar with this field.
Yes, he is. He's played here a lot, practices here, plays his games here. Well, his home games. 2-0 pitch to him. Is that called strike? Close call. Caught the zone though, I believe. 2-1 pitch. And he hits a slow roller to third. Third baseman picks it up, can't get him at home, and he throws him out at first instead. Nice throw across the diamond. That'll be an RBI for Löfven, and Sweden take the lead here. Applause from the crowd. 2 outs now.
So now we got the pitcher from the first game today. What do you have stand? Up batting.
Yeah, he had a nice experience. He didn't have a single earned run. Sweden didn't give up any runs in the first game against Poland. See if their pitching staff can perform as well this game. High fly ball out center field. Center fielder's back. He got it. And the Swiss get out of this inning.
A real nice catch there from the center fielder.
Pretty unscathed. It could have definitely been worse. But Sweden do take the lead, and they're up 1-0 after half an inning.
Are you enjoying our YouTube live stream of the game? Then, please donate to our fundraiser. We have invested a lot in new equipment to bring you the best possible viewing experience. Today, we are able to wirelessly transmit the video signal from our outfield camera, with virtually no latency at all. This enables us to deliver you the real, Major League-like, perspective of the game. Support Heat TV and donate to our fundraiser by scanning the QR code on your screen. The link can... Are you enjoying our YouTube live stream of the game? Then, please donate to our fundraiser. We have invested a lot in new equipment to bring you the best possible viewing experience. Today, we are able to wirelessly transmit the video signal from our outfield camera, with virtually no latency at all. This enables us to deliver you the real, Major League-like, perspective of the game. Support Heat TV and donate to our fundraiser by scanning the QR code on your screen. The link can also be found in the description below. Without your generous donations, we wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you.
Just nu är det 100 personer ungefär.
Alltså man förstår inte ett ord.
Jag hade 185 i förmiddags. 185 har jag haft som mest idag.
Man kan inte ens gissa sig fram till vad de säger.
Ja, det är bra ju.
Ja, visst. Welcome back. We can take this time to introduce the Swedish starting pitcher, Jeremy Akero. Also a player for Sundbyberg Heat, so he also knows this field pretty well. Practices here, plays his home games here. He is usually the catcher for the Elite Series team.
He's done some pitching as well in the Elite Series. He's
Yeah,
done really good.
he is a good pitcher, and he's also a good catcher. That's where he plays most of the time. Believe that's his favorite position. Let's wish him good luck. And here come the Swiss to bat. And the first hitter, the left fielder, Simon Bentley. And if you're wondering why it said 0 for 1, it's because he was one of the 3 hitters to be up at bat yesterday when the Swiss, they started the game, but they had to suspend it because of a thunderstorm. But the stats are still registered. So it does say that he is 0 for 1, but that does not really matter, because that out will not count when the game versus Turkey is played tomorrow instead at 10 o'clock. One ball, one strike now. And that is fouled off. Behind 1-2 now. And Jeremiah deals, and he gets grounded to second base, and he checks over to first to get him. A routine ground out for the Swedish defense.
Yeah,
First out of the inning.
Sweden didn't have a lot of extra time there because real speedy runner there, so they had to hurry the play.
Yeah. He could. It's a nice play there.
There's the second batter up, Jakob Stefan.
The center fielder for the Swiss team. He's also, well, officially 0 for 1. You know, it's really not as significant as I said. Nice pitch there by Jeremiah Kiero for a strike, and he now is ahead in the count 0-1. And oh yeah, that probably was a bit outside.
Yeah, the catcher tried to do a good frame job there, but he didn't fool the umpire.
No, that's a good call. That one was outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kiero deals. And a swing and a miss by the Swiss center fielder. Behind in the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch is fouled off. A nice breaking ball there, but the Swiss center fielder manages to get a piece of it. And he stays alive here. Count says put it 1-2. And he deals, and he barely gets a piece of that one, gets jammed. But he stays alive.
Yeah, being down 1-2 on the count, just trying to protect the plate.
Yeah, Kiero trying to put him away.
Just foul it off if anything's close.
And the fastball just misses. Same spot as earlier. That one also looked a bit outside. Count even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kiero's 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. He's staying alive here, working up Jeremiah's pitch count. No hard hit foul balls yet, though. So he's just trying to stay alive. See if he gets a piece of this one. And he rings them up. Strikeout look and a pair of shoes for the center fielder. He goes down looking.
The real nice breaking ball there, striking him out for the second out of the inning.
Froze him in the batter's box. 2 up, 2 down now for Jeremiah. Second one was a struggle, but he got him. That brings up the Swiss designated hitter, Dominic Scheffler. And he takes the ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Jeremiah deals. And that one's fouled off towards the Swiss dugout.
Almost hit the batter on deck.
Yeah, you gotta be careful there. But, 1-1 strike. And that's a called strike on a nice breaking ball from Jeremiah, and he's now ahead 1-2 in the count. Trying to finish him off here. See what Jeremiah will throw here. He'll throw another breaking ball. That's low. That evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch to throw at that count because you want the batter to try to chase it, but
Yeah, he did not bite, which means he'll have to throw another one. 2-2 pitch, and that one's fouled off. Nice job here by the Swiss hitters. Working Jeremiah's pitch count. Making him work. Making him earn these strikeouts. 2-2 pitch. And he... Oh!
Jeremiah thought he had him there and was starting to walk off the mound, but
Everybody thought he was out. Everybody thought he had him there. Infielders were ready to get off the field. Umpire did not believe that was a strike.
that is the only one that counts, what the umpire thinks.
Yeah. Full count now. He whacked him. Tad low there. And a nice AB by the Swiss DH.
That's pretty tough mentally for the pitcher there, thinking that he struck him out and then going to walking him instead.
Yeah.
Now we got a runner at first base.
I imagine Jeremiah feels he should be out of the inning right now. Probably thinks that was a strike. And he fouls off the first pitch. Third baseman now. Seamus.
I don't see it.
Strike on the Swiss third baseman. And he swings and misses. And Jeremiah's got him in a hole now. Down 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, runner's going. And it's a hard line drive out towards the Swiss bullpen. A hit and run that almost worked out perfectly if that would have gone fair. Just a bit early on it. If he waits a little longer, that's an extra base hit and it's a tie game. Runner might be in motion again. Yeah. Jeremiah steps off. And Jeremiah's payoff pitch, runner in motion, swing and miss. And that will do it for the first inning. 1-0 Sweden after 1.
Are you enjoying our YouTube live stream of the game? Then, please donate to our fundraiser. We have invested a lot in new equipment to bring you the best possible viewing experience. Today, we are able to wirelessly transmit the video signal from our outfield camera with virtually no latency at all. This enables us to deliver you the real, Major League-like, perspective of the game. Support Heat TV and donate to our fundraiser by scanning the QR code on your screen. The link can also be found in the description below. Without your generous donations, we wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you.
Welcome back with the top of the second inning here. Sweden now hitting.
Yeah, Oscar Westerlund up the bat.
Swedish third baseman. And he takes a ball outside. Sweden with an early 1-0 lead here. And that's the ball. 2 balls, no strikes, 2-0. And there we have a called strike one on the inside part of the play. Nice pitch there. Right. Sutter. And that one is fouled back to the backstop. Count even up. 2-2.
And you have the pitcher, right? Okay. Then you don't need anything else from me. Good.
And time called as we...
Yeah, the umpire's waiting for the player to get the ball from the backstop.
Yes. Security
Yeah, went
precaution.
over the blue fence and got stuck in the net on top of it.
Yeah.
That's why it took a little bit of time to get.
Here we go. The payoff pitch, and that one's fouled.
Another
Towards
foul
the
ball.
parking lot out there. A lot of foul balls have gone there. Count stays put at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another one coming back to the backstop. Staying alive here. Working his pitch count out. So his pitch already at 31 pitches. Here is his 32nd, and that's a nice breaking ball. That makes him look foolish there. That was a very beautiful breaking ball.
Yeah, so now we got the center fielder up the bat. He didn't set the mark. He went 0 for 3 in the morning game today.
Still looking for his first hit in the tournament. And he takes a ball 1 outside. Nice job by the catcher there. And the 1-0 pitch. And that one is inside. May have clipped the corner. 2 balls, no strikes. So there's 2-0 pitch is not a swing.
Yeah, they appealed the swing there to the base umpire, but he didn't think he swung though.
He held up. Had 3-0 on the count now, and that's ball 4. A 4-pitch walk on the Swedish center fielder. And that's not a great sign for the Swiss team. Of course, have flashback from the first inning where they had a lot of walks. They managed to get out of it. Give them
So we got one out
credit.
here. Base
Credit
right
where
first
credit is
base.
due. Yeah. The Swiss team did a good job of limiting Sweden to only 1 run in the first inning. Sweden had no bases loaded.
Up batting right now is the number 9 batter, a DH. Yes, Erikers.
And he fouled one off there, and you gotta watch out for foul balls for Dennis. Can't just be walking your dog.
He's in the hole now, 0-2.
Swiss pitcher trying to put him away. And a pickoff attempt, and he is safe. That's the closest one we've seen all day. Seen a lot of pickoff attempts. None of them have succeeded. And the 0-2 pitch, and the runner's going, and he's safe. Stolen base. 1-2 now.
It was a little bit of a delayed steal.
Yeah, delayed steal, but they still did not get him. He still stole second base. Oh. That was a close call. 2 strikes.
But a delayed steal can be really effective because it makes the catcher relax a little bit and think that the runner's going to go. But then he goes after that, but then there's no time to react for it.
Yeah, that is. It's a good point. It's under 18. Catcher not always looking, maybe.
Sweden has a runner in scoring position right now.
And the 1-2 pitch. It's a ground ball to first base. First baseman's got it. And takes it to the bag himself. The second out of the inning. Runner advances to third base. Sweden now with the runner at third with 2 outs. Top of the order now for Sweden. Les Nutschel. And he hits a ground ball to first base, and it takes a tough jump. First baseman flips it to the pitcher covering, and they get him. Nice job covering by the Swiss pitcher, and that'll end the top half of the second inning. Still 1-0 Sweden.
Sweden gets their third out. Elias is out on first base.
Welcome back to the Bottom of the second inning. Switzerland now batting. The shortstop, Noah Benjamin Nussbaum Hernandez. And he takes the ball high. 1 ball, no strikes out of the count now. One-oh pitch from Kiro is a called strike. Nice pitch there, and he's even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Kiro's 1-1 pitch is hit for a pop up towards the Swedish dugout, but the first baseman cannot get there in time. Drops for a foul ball. Swiss shortstop now down 1-2 in the count. Yeah, I'm trying to put him away. Yeah, it is 1-2 pitch, and he got him swinging and miss. Pitch that looked inside, but the shortstop, Swiss shortstop, swung at it, and Yari puts him away for the first out of the inning.
And as we're waiting for the next batter to come up, I want to tell everyone that we got a chat here on our YouTube channel that you're more than welcome to use. We, the commentators, are reading everything that's written there, so now
While
you
you're
got your
chatting,
chance to interact with us.
And while you're chatting, you can also just subscribe to... Oh, and there's a hit by pitch. No, it hit the bat. Hit the knob of the bat? Or did it? Yeah. Foul ball. So depends, maybe, you know, the umpire, it's a, you know, a debate in baseball. Are hands considered part of the bat?
No, the hands are not considered the part of the bat, but...
Some people do believe that they are.
But
And
that is not the rule,
I
though.
don't think so. I think it hits your body. It's a hit by pitch.
If it hits
but
the hand
I-
straight away, it's a hit by pitch, but hit the knob
But
first.
I guess the umpire saw it hit the knob as there's a ground ball to shortstop, and he got him.
Ooh, very
Nice.
close play. Very close play, but he's out.
Nice ground out there. 2 outs in the inning now, and what I was saying earlier was, while you're chatting, you can also just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Takes a second, and it helps us here grow and reach more viewers. So that would be very kind of you if you would like to drop a subscription. And there's a foul ball by the Swiss catcher, Soto Cavada. One ball, 1 strike. And yeah, he steps off.
Yeah, and as most of you guys know already, is that there is a possibility to donate to us so we can keep on doing this job.
Yeah.
I mean, all the equipment, it isn't cheap and it does cost money.
You get to choose how much you want to donate yourself. Everything helps. You can go all the way from 10 crowns up to 1,000 crowns.
Yeah, there's a link in the description of this video where you can go.
It's also on screen in between innings. It's also a QR code that you can scan with your telephone or iPad. Ball low there.
Yeah, and one person that we want to make a big shout out to and thank you to for making a donation is Kent Sjödund from Sundsvall here in Sweden. Thank you for your donation. That is very helpful.
Thank you very much. Very generous of you. Thank you for contributing to our live stream and our TV channel, or you could say it, kind of TV channel, Heat TV. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And yeah, it is 2-2 pitch. And that's a fly ball into right center field. Right fielder is there. He's got it. And they go in order. Another nice inning from Jeremy Akiro. Still 1-0 Sweden after 2.
Are you enjoying our YouTube live stream of the game? Then, please donate to our fundraiser. We have invested a lot in new equipment to bring you the best possible viewing experience. Today, we are able to wirelessly transmit the video signal from our outfield camera with virtually no latency at all. This enables us to deliver you the real, Major League-like perspective of the game. Support Heat TV and donate to our fundraiser by scanning the QR code on your screen. The link can also be found in the description below. Without your generous donations, we wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you.
Go for this one. Welcome back to the top of the 3rd inning.
Wow.
Sweden now batting as there's a high pop-up that the catcher takes care of.
Wow. Really nice play there.
Battling the sun. And he makes the play. That's impressive. Not a lot of catchers at this level are able to do that.
Catching those kind of pop-ups as a catcher, it's really, really hard.
Yeah, it's hard. First, you have to throw your mask off, kind of lose track of the ball, and you need to. At this level, there are high pop-ups.
Another thing, the ball usually has a backspin, so it usually rolls out of the glove.
Yeah. And with the sun, of course, it's even harder. Especially if it's right in the sun, then you almost can't see it. You know, that's one of the main reasons, as that is a blooper that hits the glove of the 3rd baseman and goes into foul territory. That will be a single. Sweden have a man on, and what I was saying is a main reason that catchers use an old school mask is it's easier to throw off.
Yeah, that was actually the first hit of the game.
Yeah, all other hits have been, or should I say base runners, have been via walks. A lot of walks in the 1st inning.
Yeah, it's the first hit of the game, all the way in the 3rd inning.
And as I was saying, and that hit him! It's hit by pitch. Maybe now I can say that the old school masks are primarily used because they're easier to take off when there is a pop-up or a ground ball. The hockey masks, they're very uncomfortable when you throw them off. It takes a lot of time, and these old school masks just throw them off. So that's the main reason. They don't offer as much protection, but they're still very useful. I prefer them.
Yeah, up batting right now, we got Love Jelnor. He grounded out to the right side.
Yeah, Swedish.
First time up.
2nd baseman. Had an RBI ground out.
Love is a power threat though, because earlier this year in the Swedish League, he hit his first home run.
Yeah, he's a very young player. He's only 16. We turned 16 this year. which means that he just took the step up to the junior league. That's a called strike. Looked a bit outside, but umpire called it a strike.
Yeah, umpire's hearing some complaints from the audience here. Thought
Yeah,
that was a ball outside, but
I also thought that looked a bit outside.
it doesn't matter. The
No,
only thing that matters is what the umpire thinks. He's the one calling balls and strikes.
yeah, a catcher that is good at framing can fool the umpire sometimes. Maybe that's what happened here. But you know, as a umpire, you know, you try to train your eyes so that you don't fall for those tricks. But it's tough when the catchers are so good at it. You barely see it.
Looks like the Swiss has gotten some kind of scattering report on Louviel because their left fielder's playing pretty deep and the right fielder's playing in, so you know that he's got a lot of pull power.
Yeah, they watched.
Maybe they're watching our broadcast.
They've been in the film room, I suppose, and oh yeah, they were right. Perfectly placed there, the left fielder, as Louviel lines out. Well, that was a smart move there by the Swiss to place the left fielder a bit deeper.
Yeah, we should probably not tip them off anymore.
No, we should probably make our live streams private when they're over, so they can analyze the film. They've done their homework. Oh, and that's a...
He was swinging for the fence there.
Yeah, I didn't see... Was that a foul ball? I thought that hit his glove or possibly his
Probably just
chest protector.
Probably just a foul tip.
Yeah, it sounded more like it hit the chest protector, but hard to see from up here. That one's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
We got 2 outs here. Top of the third. Runners at first and second base.
2 outs. 1-1 pitch by Sutter. And it's a line drive that bounces. Second baseman's got it. Flips to the shortstop, covering. Now it's a third out. Switzerland get out of the jam. Sweden still up 1-0 after 2.5 innings.
Inning is over.
Yeah, and welcome back here to Sundbyberg. I want to start by doing a huge shout out to both John Southerington for donating to us, and then also Bruce and Annelie Bringerud also making a donation. It's very helpful. Thank you very much.
Much appreciated. Helping us improve our broadcasts here. Now the second baseman, Thiago Lutz, batting for Switzerland.
Yeah, and remember to use the chat here that we got on the YouTube channel.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask them.
Or just cheer on your own team there.
And we will do what we can to try and answer them. One ball, no strikes here. One 0 pitch from Jeremiah Kiro is fouled off the inside part of the bat there. Count even now at ball and a strike, and umpire waiting for the ball to be collected by the batter on deck or in the hole. Appears he's in the hole. Jeremiah's 1-1 pitch. Is the called strike? A nice pitch there. And he now has him in a hole, 1 and 2. Looking to put him away. The 1-2 pitch is a called strike 3.
Nice pitch there to bring him up.
Should have swung at that one. That wasn't really. I mean, that was pretty much right down Broadway.
That's something they usually learn pretty early, that anything close when you got 2 strikes on you, you gotta swing. You gotta protect the plate.
Yeah, even if it's not a big swing, please foul it off. Foul it off until you get your pitch. 2 strikes, can't be taking anything if it's even remotely close to the plate. Right fielder now. I can hear.
That's the number 9 batter, so after that, we'll be
Top of the
returning to the
order
top of the order after this batter.
Top of the order on deck. 1-0 pitch. That's slow. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, he has 2-0 pitch. And that one's fouled back to the netting. 2-1 now. Two balls, 1 strike. This batter has a count. Kiro deals. Ah, that's a ball high.
Yeah, we got.
It is count now.
We got a question here now in chat. Someone's asking how hard the pitchers are throwing. And Yeti, that's on the mound right now, his fastball is around 72 to 75 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty average for his age.
I would guess that the Swiss pitcher is throwing about the same speed.
Yeah.
Around 70, plus minus a little bit.
Yeah, it's about the speed for most of the fastballs of pitchers in this age group. Full count. There it is. Payoff pitch, and that's a blooper that will land on right field. And a base hit. And the Swiss put a man on base here. First hit of the game.
Yeah, that's probably pitching speed is probably one of the biggest difference on European baseball and American baseball, that we don't have that many players here, so
No, I mean, look at my age group, for example, under 15. In America, they're throwing a lot harder. Oh, their runner's going. Oh, he got it!
what a
Right
catch.
time, he'll double him up. Oh, that's a nice play. That'll should make well, we don't have one, but it would have made the highlight reel.
yeah, that is probably the defensive play of the day from all three games so far.
Definitely. Nice way to end this
Nice diving
inning.
catch.
And after 3 innings, Sweden's still up 1-0.
Are you enjoying our YouTube live stream of the game? Then, please donate to our fundraiser. We have invested a lot in new equipment to bring you the best possible viewing experience. Today, we are able to wirelessly transmit the video signal from our outfield camera with virtually no latency at all. This enables us to deliver you the real, Major League-like perspective of the game. Support Heat TV and donate to our fundraiser by scanning the QR code on your screen. The link can also be found in the description below. Without your generous donations, we wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you.
Yeah, so here we got 2 kids sitting out there at the center field camera.
Protecting it, making sure it does not get stolen.
They probably got some of the best seats here in the arena.
Yeah.
You have perfect view from center field, seeing every pitch coming in.
Yeah, that's a great view. Here we go with the top half of the 4th inning. Third baseman Oscar Westerlund now. Off run with a K so far in the game. And he takes the first pitch high and inside. The 1-0 pitch from the Swiss pitcher is another ball. Bit low, I suppose. Third baseman now. Ahead in the count. And he hits a high pop-up that will end foul. Watch out there if you're... Oh!
Yeah, we got a skate park right outside where we got people riding their skateboards and inlines and stuff like that, and all those foul balls, they can be very dangerous for them.
Yeah, you gotta...
Fortunately, most of them are wearing helmets at least, so...
Yeah, but still gotta...
It still hurts though, getting hit by a ball.
Keep your eye on the game at least occasionally. And, oh my god, watch out
Here's
again.
another one in that direction.
Oh. Well, you know, you'd think after you've been told once and almost hit, you'd turn around at least.
Yeah.
But it didn't even flinch on that one.
Oh, he's got a helmet, so he's good.
Yeah.
We got 2-2 count.
2-2 pitch. And that's a breaking ball for a called strike 3. A pair of shoes for Oscar Westerlund. And a nice K.
But that is just what we talked about earlier. If you got 2 strikes on you, you can't look at those close pitches. You gotta swing the bat. Gotta foul it off. Just do something. Put the bat on the ball. Don't look at it, whatever you do.
Center fielder now. Linus Wettermark. He's up with the 1 out, no one on. Falls out the first pitch. The backstop. Down 0-1 now. 0-1 pitch from the Swiss pitcher is outside. Breaking ball. Looked like that one might have been a slider. An attempt at a slider. 1-1 now. Sutter deals. And that one's fouled back.
It's pretty nice to see the Swiss pitcher bouncing back after that first inning, after all those walks.
Yeah,
He's really pitched a lot better since then.
yeah, he has had 2 scoreless innings now. On his way to a third. And, oh my goodness, that really ran away from him.
Maybe I talked too early.
Yeah.
Right after I was talking good about it, he just threw it really wild. But
Yes, from now on.
hopefully that was just a fluke.
From now on, no positive comments from the pitchers. Do not jinx them anymore. 2-2 pitch. And, oh, well, maybe we did jinx him. Second straight pitch where it looks like it may have lost control. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he deals the full count pitch from Sutter. And he struck him out.
Oh, just caught the outside corner there with a nice.
Yeah,
it
once
looks like
again-
a slider or something.
Yeah, breaking ball, but once again, 2 strikes. Gotta swing there, man. Especially when it's that close. Swing the bat.
Yeah,
Another pair of shoes for a Swedish batter.
seems like we're getting back to that more and more. Like, you got 2 strikes, you
Yes.
can't just look at the pitch. If it's close, you gotta swing the
No.
bat.
Racking up shoes here with all these pairs they're getting.
I mean, we're so deep into the game right now, so the players should know what the strike zone looks like.
Yeah, they've... most of the batters now, I believe all of them, have batted twice. And they should be pretty familiar now with...
Yeah, so they should know what the umpire is gonna call the ball and strike.
Yeah. That shouldn't really matter if it's if it's remotely close to the plate, at least foul it off. Now don't take a massive hack with 2 strikes. Just gotta swing, man. And that one bounces.
But then again, we gotta give it to the pitchers though. They're pitching really good, both of them.
Yeah, the pitchers generally in this tournament so far have been really good. Except for the one notable exception would be the Turkish pitching staff in the second game, who had a tough day on the job.
That was also just the first inning.
Yeah, that a big first inning that propelled the UK to a W there.
Yeah, that was their first inning in the first game. There were probably a lot of nerves, and they knew that they were up against a good team that was gonna put the ball in play. So
And Turkey,
that is tough.
excuse me, Turkey is, I've heard at least, if you're looking at in terms of baseball, a relatively new nation. Don't have a lot of veterans in their team. They're looking to.
Oh,
Gets away from him, can't pick it up cleanly. An error on the second baseman. Sweden have a runner on.
yeah, it looked like he lifted up his head too early to see where he was gonna throw it afterwards before he caught the ball.
Always got to keep your head on the ball.
And
Keep your eyes
that is the thing. Like,
laser focused.
the glove goes where the head goes. Like, if the head goes up, the glove is gonna go up.
Yeah, got it.
So
Pick up the ball first, and then you start worrying
Yeah.
about the throw. Especially when you're at second base. Short throw, really don't have to stress. Situation, no one on, 2 outs. You gotta take your time. And that breaking ball is low. And what I was saying was Turkey here, who had a not great first game, trying to establish themselves as a baseball nation. A lot of new guys in that team. See if they can bounce back tomorrow.
yeah, so we're back at the top of the lineup for Sweden. Up batting now, Elias Nordskjell.
And he takes a called strike there. Got the outside part of the play. Good call there. 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. '75th pitch now for the Swiss pitcher. That's a ground ball out to right field. That'll advance the runner to second base. That'll be a single for Elias Nuchel. And a roar of applause and cheers erupt here at the stands. A lot of fans here. It's always fun to see when people come down here to watch the games. A little bit of a 2-out rally here for Sweden. That's a called strike. The right fielder, Alex Börjes, has flew out and walked so far. And it's blocked by the catcher. Takes a look at second base, runner not going.
Yeah, with 2 outs here and a very speedy runner at first base, maybe he can score on a single to the outfield even.
Yeah, it depends on how
I mean,
how hard the ball is hit.
I mean, he's gonna go in contact.
And there we go. That's gonna drop. Runner gotta stay at second. He can't pass the runner.
I have no idea what the runner at second base was thinking. There were 2 outs, so then you just go in contact.
You should. Yeah.
He should score there.
Yeah, but I know what it's like, you know.
But
It's kind of, you know, it's.
yeah, I think the Swiss are very grateful though that he didn't pick up where the ball went.
You know, 2 outs. He should have been running
But yeah,
as soon as he hit the ball. But
yeah,
you know,
now we got 2 outs, bases loaded.
it happens. You think you forget there's 2 outs, and you just do what you always do halfway. Not even halfway on that one. And that one's outside.
Yeah, up to bat though, Sweden got one of their best
Bases loaded now.
hitters in Victor Wahlberg.
Sundbyberg player. And that one goes to the backstop. That'll be a wild pitch. And that'll bring home Sweden's second run of the ball game.
Yeah, that's got to feel very good for Jesper Edekers. They could score there.
Yeah, that's frustrating as a pitcher. And I'm sure the Swiss coaching staff is not pleased with this. They could have been out of the inning, you know, second baseman.
Now we got runners at second and third base instead.
And that one's inside, and pitcher now behind 3-0. Is he going to walk the bases loaded? He will not on that pitch, at least. That's a called strike.
Yeah, we got a question here from up in Sundsvall from Jonathan Bringerud. Who are we that are commentating?
Well, let's begin with you. You're the color commentator.
We are 2 players from Sundbyberg here. Me, myself, I'm Johan Källström, playing for the Elite Series team, pitching mostly. And then we got
David Di Fusco. I play for the under 15 team, and I play everywhere. And I usually am here as when I can attend. If I'm not playing myself, then I'm usually here for the Elite Series games. Sometimes I'm also here for the Regional Series games. And
yeah, we got time out here from the Swiss coach.
I try to be here as often as I can. I'm going to be here for every game this tournament. And hopefully you'll be doing at least a couple as color commentator.
Yeah, we got pitching change here.
I'll be here for every game.
Yeah, we got a pitching change here. The Noah Sutters going off.
Yeah.
And in on the mound, I don't know who we got so far. I guess he's jersey number 5.
Not a terrible game by Swiss pitcher, but he lost control here at the end. A lot of walks, a lot of balls, wild pitch. But as I said, they could have been out of this inning. Second baseman made an error. Could have been a third out.
But yeah, the new pitcher on the field now, that is Sean Gabriel Ortiz instead.
Yeah, small margins here. If he had the second baseman, if he holds his head down for a split second, then maybe he catches that cleanly and throws him out at first and saves a run. But that's not the case here. In the meantime, we can promote our GoFundMe. The link is in the description and will be shown on screen in between innings. If you want to donate, that would be really appreciated.
Yeah, here you got a great view on the crowd in the bleachers. You can see some Swiss flags there, and right in front of them, we usually have some Swedish Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you can see us waving out the window as well.
Yeah.
Here on the top.
Here we are.
We got the
I'm
scorekeepers up
behind
here.
the scoreboard, I believe. I don't think I'm inside. Ah, now I think you can see me. Yeah, the plastic, the plexiglass
Yeah, we got some
here in the way.
plexiglass up here. Save us from all the chilly winds during the early spring and the late fall games.
Yeah, Sweden can get cold
Yeah.
and rainy. We experienced that yesterday.
Sometimes we even played in the snow.
Yeah.
If
The
we
most-
were unlucky,
yeah.
but yeah, that's
There is
not often.
nothing more Swedish than rain and snow ruining events.
So yeah, it looks like we're back to playing some baseball.
Yes.
Pitcher has warmed up. The outfielders are running back to their spots.
The weather at least is looking good now. Blue skies. Hopefully we won't have any more rain. Any of the...
So yeah, with the bases loaded, we got the cleanup guy.
And then that will goes to the backstop. And that'll bring home another run. And once again, small margins. Cannot say it enough. Switzerland could have been out of this inning. I'm sure that's what's on the Swiss players and coaches' minds right now. This didn't need to happen.
Yeah,
That's not the start the Swiss pitcher Ortiz wants. I mean, the first pitch is a wild pitch, brings home a run. And that ball's high.
it's very tough as a pitcher though, coming in, playing first game that he's playing here in this tournament, playing on a new field where he's never played. He has no idea what the mound is like.
He gets put in a difficult situation, too.
I mean, it's pretty hard to know what the landing spot is going to be like with his left foot.
Yeah.
And that can take a couple of pitches and maybe even an inning or two before he like settles in and gets used to it.
And I'm sure he's nervous, too. I mean, you get put in with the bases loaded, 2 outs.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
And in this situation, too, you know, you can't give up too many runs. You haven't got any runs on the board yet. You need to limit Sweden to you know, ideally no more runs, but you try to make it as easy as possible for the offense to come back.
Well, after that wild pitch, he had base and open in first base, so that doesn't cost him anything to walk this guy.
No, that just it might even be good for him. He sets up a force play at any base.
We got a small shout out here in the chat from the Yelnor family that's watching the game from the States. They're driving around there in between Minneapolis and Des Moines. Des Moines.
Yeah, that's...
Now they got perfect opportunity to see Louve here with the bases loaded.
Yeah, Louviano, they're a member of their family.
Yeah.
sure they're excited. He has it's a big spot from here. If he gets a hit here, it's gonna be tough for Switzerland to make a comeback, considering how well Jeremiah has pitched so far.
He hit the ball really good. This last step up. Unfortunately, it was a line drive right at the left fielder.
Yeah. We said Switzerland, they've done their homework. They know how to position their outfield. See if...
yeah, it looks like he's standing in the same spot as last time.
Yeah, and we fouled that one off. Looks like the outfield has shifted a little to the left, so Luve possibly looking to go the opposite field here. Ortiz looking to put him away. One-two pitch, and that's a high fly ball left field. Carrying, it is not out of here. It bounces off the wall. 1 run scores, 2 run scores,
1 run is
3
in.
runs score, a 3 RBI double.
Wow. A bases clearing double.
Bases clearing double for Louvet.
Yeah, that was the power that we were warning about earlier. That was just 2 meters from going over the wall.
You were correct. You said he hits the ball hard, and he really did here. He really turned on that one. And that blows the game wide open now. Sweden up 6-0.
That's gotta feel so good for Luva there.
Yeah, and I think that's crushing for a pitcher. You know, you're 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. You have been 1 out away. You have had the opportunity multiple times.
Oh, nice block there.
And then that happens. That's really unfortunate if you're a Swiss player. Because instead of giving up no runs in this inning, you've given up 5.
I mean, that's a huge confidence boost for the Swedish team as well.
Yeah, and that...
I mean, the Swiss, they're probably considered one of the top teams here in this tournament, and being able to do this, like working out walks, getting hits, and even hitting hard doubles like that.
Yeah.
It's a huge confidence boost, like early in this tournament like this.
Swedish team have made they're playing a lot better than last time they were here. We're here in 2019 for the qualifiers for the under-18. What I remember, they were not one of the top teams. Israel won at that time. But this year, Sweden have really improved. They have a lot of good guys, a lot of power hitters, a lot of nice defensive players, stable pitching staff.
Especially, yeah, they got better pitching this time around.
Yeah. You know, a couple of the guys, I've played against them, and they're really great players. And look foolish on that one. Wow. That was way out of the zone. Hit visibly upset that he swung at that one.
I mean, it's a new pitcher that he's never seen before. It's probably having a hard time picking up out of the hand of him.
Yeah, and that's what you need as a pitcher, a hitter looking foolish, swinging at your breaking ball. I think that's a morale booster. High pop up. Third baseman over there. He's chugging. Catcher goes, and he can't get it. Once again, see if this will cost Switzerland. That will be the 2nd time that they have had a... I mean, as we said, this one's hard. This one's not
That
on
one's
the
really
catcher.
hard. I mean, it was
Yeah.
the catcher going after it. I mean, it was a long run and just popping up.
It's the
like,
2nd
throwing
time.
off his mask, seeing the ball.
It's hard. I'm not
so-
saying that's a routine play, but it's the 2nd time they've had an opportunity to get out of this inning.
I mean, that would probably be considered like a bonus out.
High fly ball, left center field. Center fielder's there, and he got it. And there we go. Switzerland finally get out of the inning. But Sweden, with a massive inning, extend their lead to 6-0.
Are you enjoying our YouTube live stream of the game? Then, please donate to our fundraiser. We have invested a lot in new equipment to bring you the best possible viewing experience. Today, we are able to wirelessly transmit the video signal from our outfield camera with virtually no latency at all. This enables us to deliver you the real, Major League-like, perspective of the game. Support Heat TV and donate to our fundraiser by scanning the QR code on your screen. The link can also be found in the description below. Without your generous donations, we wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the 4th inning. Switzerland now looking to make a comeback here after that big inning by Sweden. Still have Jeremy Akiro on the mound. Center fielder Jakob Stefan batting.
Yeah, so the game has been looking so far. I think the Swiss probably have to score at least 1 or 2 runs this inning to be able to get back in the game.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, they really got to get some confidence.
Yeah, they need to get some momentum here. They can't go down 1-2-3. That's, you know, immediately after surrendering 5 runs, it's really important for your confidence and morale to at least get 1 back to feel that you're not completely out. Oh, that's the break they needed. That's the break they needed.
We got error there on the shortstop for Sweden, Victor Wahlberg.
Yeah, he's a great defensive shortstop, but that one just got away. He couldn't pick that one up cleanly. Tough bounce. It's the kind of break Switzerland need. You know, that gets your morale up. You think, at least we have luck on our side. Now it's time to execute.
Yeah, up ahead now is the DH for Swiss, Dominic Scheffler.
Need to get a man in scoring position here. Pick off a 10. Yeah. Jeremy understands that
that's pretty close.
That they need to get him to second base, and he does not want that. He's keeping.
But still, Sweden's got a big lead, so I mean, right now the run is first base doesn't mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They got to steal a base here, and they do.
Yeah, the catcher couldn't get a handle on the ball there.
No throw, and he's upset. He believes he could have got him. Yeah, but as I said, Switzerland need to get a man scoring position, and they did.
Sweden does have such a big lead so far, though, so they should focus on the hitter.
Yeah, Sweden should be, they're pretty comfortable right now. They have a lot to work with, and it's a nice block by the catcher. Yeah, Sweden should take it easy right now. They're not being, they shouldn't start feeling the pressure yet.
No, not at all. They're up by 6.
Yeah, they're up by 6.
But I mean, still, you can't lay down and give away base and stuff like that. But just focus on the hitter.
Switzerland need they probably start feeling the pressure. They need to run now, and that does the job. That's a nice. That's what you're told to do as a hitter. There, just move up the runner.
That's got to feel pretty good for Victor as well, getting the ball to him straight after he made the error and making the play this time.
Yeah, that's exactly what coach tells you to do. Just put it in play.
Just get the
put it on the ground. Advance the runner to third.
So now we got the runner at third base. 1 out of here.
Yeah. You know, even a sacrifice fly here. Switzerland, you know, it feels like we can put runs on the board. We can mount a comeback here.
Upping right now is the third baseman, Nicholas Siemer.
Yeah, and he fouls one back. So for one with a K. You know, they could attempt a squeeze play here. Put down a bunt, try to get him home.
I doubt that the cleanup hitter is gonna bunt though.
Yeah, that's.
You never know though, but I
You
doubt
know,
it.
if you're just, yeah, that should do it. That's a fly ball to center field. Runner gets back. It's ready to tag. Center fielder's got it. Runner tags, and Switzerland have put their first run on the board. 6-1 now. Swiss fans cheering. Cowbells. That's textbook job by the Swiss hitters. First you put a man on, steal second, hit a ground ball, advance him to third, then a sac fly. No tape measure homers, just old school baseball. Just move the runner up, one base at a time. But Sweden, though, they have 2 outs here. They still have a comfortable lead. Jeremiah still looking pretty comfortable out there on the mound. His 0-1 pitch here. And he gets him to swing and miss. You know, Switzer, they aren't getting hits off of him, and I think he should be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, he's only given up 1 hit so far.
Yeah, the Swiss hitters still haven't quite figured him out yet, so he has given up a run, but no, it's oh my god. Wow. You know, what I'm saying is the Swiss have scored a run, but that's not really on him. They still haven't figured out how to get hits off of him, which is a good sign for Jeremiah that he is still has an advantage on the Swiss hitters.
It looked like the Swiss coach wanted to see if his batter was okay. I think he maybe thought that the batter got hit by the ball there when it bounced.
I
but
believe it bounced off the catcher's glove, hit his helmet, and then the batter.
Yeah.
1-2 pitch from Kiro. And that's a line drive out into center field. That'll drop. And now, it's looking like Swiss hitters are figuring him out.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting there.
I mean, that's just a sweet swing, and it barreled perfectly out to center field, but yeah, I think it's still 6-4.
Nothing.
And that's a ground ball. Third baseman's got it. Throws it to first, and it hits. Oh, that's good. Gets away. Here we go. Here come the Swiss. They catch another break. Yeah. Now,
Wow.
a base hit here, and we have a ball game.
That was an error on the third baseman on the throw there.
He didn't quite have the time to throw to second base. I think going to first was the right call, but it was close. But 2 outs, probably just try to take the out at first.
Yeah,
Had plenty of time, and he threw it away. Nice effort by the first baseman. Couldn't quite pick it. The base hit here, and we have a ball game.
Yeah, the catcher is up to hit. Osuta Kawada.
Yeah. This is another instance where that one's not on the pitcher. That's on the
Now the crowd is
defense.
coming alive here as well. Really cheering for the Swiss to score a couple of more runs.
And that one's a bit outside. Low one. Let's see what the Swedish coaches would like to do. If they'll put in a new pitcher, because there is activity in the Swedish bullpen. Or if they'll let Jeremiah go another inning. Ball 2. He's falling behind this at bat, but generally I think he's still in control. You know, there have been a couple of ground balls that the defense probably should have had. Tough throw from third, but still could have had him.
But still, he's only one pitch from getting out of this inning.
Yeah, he's been one out away. I still think he's doing a great job out there. The defense has to step up. That's a great job by the catcher there to block it. Well, he's on the verge of walking the bases loaded here, but as we said,
he's got first base open, so he
in
doesn't
this
have to commit to this hitter.
In this situation, you know, maybe you want to do this. You know, you look at the defense have committed a couple of errors. Maybe you just want to make it easier for them to just take it themselves to their closest bag. Not to be disrespectful or anything, but in this situation, you know, a little rough stretch here for the defense. Maybe just want to make the plays easy for them. 3-0 pitch, and he did walk him. 4-pitch walk to the Swiss catcher, and yeah, here we go. Tying on deck. Wow. 2-out rally here from the Swiss.
I'm kind of surprised that the Swedish coach isn't coming out of the dugout right now. Just make sure that his pitcher is calming down a little bit. I mean, he just walked this guy on 4 straight pitches.
And you know,
just give him a breather.
Yeah, I know that's
this inning.
important.
I'm certain that he knows what he has to do out there, so
Yeah,
I don't think that he has to say anything. Just go out there and give him a breather and just give him some time.
I think maybe he wants to just let his pitcher stay in his bubble. Oh, that's a blooper. That'll get... No, it won't. Center fielder is there. Sweden get out of the jam. Switzerland leave 3 runners stranded, and that's a huge break for Jeremia. Only giving up 1 run, but Switzerland are on the board. 6-1 after 4.
Are you enjoying our YouTube live stream of the game? Then, please donate to our fundraiser. We have invested a lot in new equipment to bring you the best possible viewing experience. Today, we are able to wirelessly transmit the video signal from our outfield camera with virtually no latency at all. This enables us to deliver you the real, Major League-like perspective of the game. Support Heat TV and donate to our fundraiser by scanning the QR code on your screen. The link can also be found in the description below. Without your generous donations, we wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you.
Probably Pat. Couple of... Oh, well, and I was going to talk about how a Sundbyberg Heat legend was standing there. Per Lindgren. Played a whopping 30 seasons in the Swedish Elite Series. That's a record, by the way. Now, he was fair.
He started playing really late as well. I think he was 18 when he started playing baseball.
Yeah, and then 30 seasons in the Elite Series. I mean, it's incredible.
But he was really speedy as a runner when he was younger.
Yeah,
so he played the outfield
and
he just ran down every single ball hit out there.
Yeah, he's played for the Swedish national team too. And the Jaromir Jagr of baseball. Playing till he's 50. Comes the Swedish third baseman Oskar Westerlund. 0-for-2 with 2 Ks. Takes the ball high.
Yeah, we got the same question come up here again. How hard are the pitchers throwing? We know that Jeremia, he usually throws between 71 to 75 miles an hour, and the Swiss pitchers are throwing about the same speed.
Yeah, That's pretty average for this age group. Around 70, 75, maybe 80 if you're.
I haven't seen anyone throwing 80 here today. No, not even close.
No, but in I mean, if you're
today they're throwing
around in
just,
Europe, in
Yeah.
Europe, you know, maybe have some guys that
Yeah.
are maybe hitting 80.
But today they're throwing low 70s,
yeah, but if you're
maybe mid 70s at the most.
a good European pitcher, this age group maybe hits 80, but have not seen anyone do that so far, as that's a 4-pitch walk on the Swedish third baseman.
And if you got fastball that's low 70s, you usually have like a curveball changeup mid 50s or something.
Yeah, we've seen some good breaking balls and some bad breaking balls. Oh, he looks at second, can't get him there, and they'll throw to first. That's an alert play from the pitcher. Take a look at second. Don't have a play, throw it to first.
We had some hit and run going on there.
Yeah.
Runner was going.
And it kind of worked. They advanced the runner, but
Did work. Now we got a runner in scoring position.
yeah, we're
Let's do that.
kind of as a sacrifice bunt there. Taking a pretty big lead at second. Called strike there to the designated hitter, Akish. Has a ground out and reach on an error.
Yeah, the umpire, he's been calling that low outside corner all day long.
Yeah. Have a lot of strikeouts looking. And that one's gonna drop. Oh, he almost got there. 1 run will score. Sweden will extend the lead 7-1, throwing at second base. He's safe. That'll be an RBI double. Well, the designated hitter, yes, but Arkish. And oh boy, I think he just dropped his sunglasses or something.
Yeah, we were almost talking to you earlier there, saying that it was going to drop. It was almost caught, though.
It was almost caught.
It was almost
It's a great effort there. When you know you have a backup, then go for it.
Yeah.
And now we also have activity in the Swiss bullpen.
Yeah, I think the coach is just running out, checking if the left fielder is fine after that diving play.
Yeah, it looked like he had dropped something. Maybe it was his sunglasses.
Yeah.
And those can be really expensive sometimes, depending on what brands you buy. You know, brands like Oakley, 2,000 crowns.
It's got to feel pretty good for Sweden, though, getting that run right back.
Yeah.
So now they're up by 6 again.
And that's a massive blow to the Swiss team. They, you know, just when you feel like you're back in it, and then, you know, right back at you. You're down 6 again. Left fielder now, Shed, batting for Sweden. With a single. Scored 2 runs. Also walked. 2-0 pitch now. That's high and inside. Ball's behind 3-0.
Yeah, the second baseman is working pretty hard there, and the runner at second base, trying to keep him close to the bag.
Yeah.
Running to the bag, clapping his hand, kicking some dirt, stuff like that.
And he walked him, a 4-pitch walk. Something I really noticed is that last game, we had a lot of balks. Not really any balks this game. You know, I'm not sure if it's it's for every umpire, you know. Some are a little bit stricter than others.
Here's the Swedish coach, Tony Klarberg, coming in, yelling to his batter. Hey, be smart out there. He just walked the last batter on 4 straight balls.
Probably not going to be so aggressive in this at bat. There we go. He takes.
No, he's probably telling me, take the first pitch, whatever you do. And that is just what he did. Even though it's straight down the middle. But it's still pretty smart, though, taking the first pitch, making me throw more balls.
You know, working as a pitch count up. When you have this big of a lead, you just try to tire out the opposing team. And this game is set up to be the longest today. Already 7:40. Well, the last game was ended early because of the mercy rule. Of course. The ball's on strike here. And that's a line drive that the right fielder will not get. It'll go all the way to the wall. One run will score. Second runner rounding third. Throw is cut off. And he's in at third base with a 2 RBI triple. Sweden now up 9-1.
Really nice piece of hitting right there. Line drive over the head of the right fielder. Not much the right fielder could do on that one.
Yeah, this is looking increasingly like Sweden is going to win this game. Looking tough now for the Swiss team to be able to mount a comeback.
Yeah. We got a runner at third base, just 1 out so far.
Yeah.
And the rules are if you lead by 10 in the 5th inning, the game is over. And right now they're up by 8.
Yeah, that's true. Didn't notice that, but point there, yeah, they're pretty close to a mercy rule here. You gotta give credit to the Swedish team. Having a long day today. They've played an early game at 10, and now they're playing the late game at 6. A long day for the Swedish team, but they still managed to put up 9 runs on the board.
Nice play there by the shortstop, picking that one down
out.
For the second out here in the inning.
Yeah. Yeah, but as I said, great performance by the Swedish team, even though some of these players played the first game, and I assume they're pretty tired after a long day.
It's not showing that they're tired, though, with all these.
I'd be tired at least, I
ball.
can tell you that much. And that, oh, Willie, oh, he could have, oh, I'm not sure. Catcher, bit shook up. His left arm hurts.
That's one of those times that the batter's got to help the runner at third base to show him that he has to run home on that one. I mean, the runner at third base doesn't have a good angle to know how far that ball got away from the catcher. So it's very important as a batter that you help him there
Yeah,
and
8-run
wave
lead.
him home.
With an 8-run lead, then, you know, it's really not that important. In this situation, that 1 run probably will make that big of a difference. You never say never, but it probably won't. It's a high fly ball into left field. Left fielder's there, and he's got it. All in the inning, but Sweden take 3 more runs, and they now lead 9-1.
And the score is 9-1 this week.
Welcome back to the
Bottom of the fifth.
bottom of the fifth here. Switzerland have a tough road ahead of them. They're down 9-1 here. And there he takes a close strike one. And as we said, the mercy rule regulations that are relevant now are 10 runs after 5 innings. And Sweden are currently winning by 8. So a mercy rule is definitely a possibility here.
Nah, we're not gonna get ahead of ourselves though. I mean, the Swiss
No,
can probably
it's-
score in this inning and keep the game alive. So.
Yeah, Sweden, of course, looking to limit the damage by the Swiss team. Ball there outside. Still Jeremy Akero on the mound. He's only thrown 65 pitches on 4 innings, you know. If he continues in this, like this, he could maybe go all 7 innings. Oh, a nice breaking ball. He wanted to go.
I was trying to get the batter to chase that one.
Yeah, he looked like he wanted to swing at that one, but he held up. Count even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. And that one's high. Count full now. 3-2.
Swedes do have bullpen action though, so if things are gonna start going sideways, they're ready to put someone else in there.
Yeah. Payoff pitch from Jerry. Oh yeah, that's a called strike 3.
Batter didn't realize it until he was halfway to first
Yeah,
base.
batter thought he was walked. I mean, catcher blocking the plate from up here. But I'm not gonna say anything on that one. Gonna trust the umpire's judgment right there. And a pair of shoes on the Swiss hitter.
Did you see that? That was another strikeout looking.
Yeah, another pair of shoes.
Anything close you gotta swing at. You can't look at them.
No. A lot of pairs of shoes here.
Right now, it seems like that's
Shout out to
maybe the
Dennis
thing that's gonna
Edgerton
cost
for that
Switzerland the game.
Yeah. Left fielder now. Bentley. Flat on the ground out. Yeah, they're still going strong here. That one's a bit outside. Close pitch though. $70 pitches now for Kittle. Here he deals his 1-1 pitch. That's a blooper that'll land on left center field. A nice single for the Swiss left fielder Simon Bentley.
That was just the second hit that Kara gave up in this game so far.
Yeah, Jerry has had a great outing. That run on the board is unearned because of errors. Center fielder now, Stefan. Switzerland, maybe. Possibility of Switzerland trying to steal a base here. Pick-off attempt there, but he'd have back in safely. I'm not gonna... Don't take my word for it, but it's possible that the Swiss are gonna try to steal a base
Yeah, he's
here.
a speedy runner, so
Yeah,
he's probably going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
going.
trying to steal and a hit and run, but he fouls it back. No,
That's pretty tough as a pitcher that you know that the runner's gonna go, but every time you try to pick off, he's safe back at first base. And as soon as you're going home with the ball, you know that he's gonna take off, and you're just hoping that you're fast enough to home plate and the catcher has a quick enough pop time to get down to second base.
Yeah, the only tool you have there, it's really a pitch out. The catcher knows he's stealing, you know he's stealing, then you can pitch out and give the catcher as good give him ability to throw him out. And runner's going, and it's a high pop out. Runner's got to get back. Catcher's there, and he's got it. A pop out.
Nice catch from the catcher there.
Nice play by the Swedish catcher. Got 2 outs in the inning now. We go the designated hitter for Switzerland, Dominic Scheffler. It out and walked so far. Takes that one for a ball. Okay, increasingly likely that Sweden will cruise for a victory here, as they have a not massive but a pretty big lead, 8 runs. And that one's outside. That's about the location of a pitch out.
I gotta correct myself earlier when I said that it was the Swiss second hit. It was actually the third hit.
Yeah.
Small correction.
But it's still great for Jari that he's only given up 3 hits. And his 2-0 pitch. Seems this runner will not be on the move. Either.
Well, they got 2 outs. I don't think they want to risk having the third out. Just getting thrown out.
Yeah.
Since his run doesn't mean anything at all in this game.
No, not really, you know.
And it's pretty late in the game right now. I mean, it's bottom of the 5th.
3 balls now.
They only got 7 more outs to play with in this game.
Yep. And that's a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Nice pitch. Nice pitch there from Jari. Hitters count now, 3-1. Jari deals. His 3-1 pitch is fouled off.
So we got a full count, 2 outs.
Full count. Runner should be going.
Yeah. This can be costly because we got such a speedy runner at first base. I mean, he's gonna get far as long as the ball is hit somewhere.
Yeah. And the Jari's full count pitch. Run around the move. And another foul ball towards the Swiss bullpen, and the batting cage is out there. Count stays put, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Kier's gonna throw his 80th pitch now.
Yes.
He's been really effective there on the mound. He's thrown 50 strikes on 80 pitches.
Yeah, but he's been working this inning. Had a couple of long ABs. Oh, that's a nice breaking ball. Fooled the hitter. Another pair of shoes. Just frozen in the batter's box. That's a K to end the
5th inning.
5th inning. Welcome back here to the top half of the 6th inning at Örvallen. Sun is shining as we are approaching 8 o'clock.
Number 15.
Love Jelnor now batting for Sweden.
I think we got a new right fielder in
Still
this inning. They haven't announced the substitution yet, though.
Yeah, there might be a substitution. Actually, I'm not sure. But still the same pitcher on the mound. Ortiz. Throws a strike there.
Yeah, I think we got Dane Kylan Giraudo in right field right now. I'm not sure though, because they haven't announced it yet.
Well, yeah, it's very possible.
I'm sorry if I'm butchering their names.
Well, you know, I should be able to pronounce their names. My mother's German, so hopefully I haven't butchered any names. I hope. It'd be very embarrassing if I have.
Almost sounds like you're trying to make fun of me right now.
No, I'm just, yeah. I apologize if I did, but kind of making fun of myself here. Some of these names I think I may have butchered. Called strike there.
We got full count on the batter.
Yep.
Yeah, the official scorekeeper, he's waiting for the substitutions. That's why the scoreboard in the broadcast isn't being updated
High fly
right
ball
now.
out left center field. Center fielder battling the sun. He's got it. Fly out. Nice play there. Battling the sun. He had there was an instance earlier where center fielder could not come down with it, and it dropped. So it was battling the sun. But this time, he got it.
Yeah, so up to bat now is the first baseman for Sweden, Ole Järvsten.
And here comes the Swiss manager.
Oh, looks like we're
Roger
gonna have a
Sabaldelli.
pitching change again.
Yeah.
Because he's looking out towards the bullpen,
Yeah,
walking out
and
there, but he hasn't made a signal yet for the bullpen.
We have a man coming out from the bullpen. He's making a grand entrance. Sabaldelli hands him the ball, and we will be back and announce the substitution shortly when we have the name of the pitcher. Short break.
Are you enjoying our YouTube live stream of the game? Then, please donate to our fundraiser. We have invested a lot in new equipment to bring you the best possible viewing experience. Today, we are able to wirelessly transmit the video signal from our outfield camera, with virtually no latency at all. This enables us to deliver you the real, Major League-like, perspective of the game. Support Heat TV and donate to our fundraiser by scanning the QR code on your screen. The link can also be found in the description below. Without your generous donations, we wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you.
Welcome back here to Sundbyberg. Having a pitching change here where the pitcher is still warming up. The new pitcher is number 18, Lawrence Kempfer.
8 o'clock now here at Örvallen. Game's been going on for around 2 hours. In the middle of the summer here, so the sun is still shining.
Yeah, there's a lot of foreigners that have problems coming to Sweden during the summer because the sun goes down at like 11 in the evening and goes up again at 3 in the morning. So
Yeah.
there are very few hours that the sun is actually down and it's dark outside.
Yeah.
But then again, it's the opposite way around during the winter, though.
Yeah, then...
The sun can come up in like
Yeah,
10, 11 in the morning and goes down
Yeah,
again
then
at 4 in the afternoon.
You go in, eat lunch, come out. Man, it's already dark.
Yeah. Yeah, so game's back on.
Kempfer, the new pitcher. Ball one there. One ball, no strikes. And a base hit for a out of stem. Nice. Single out to right center field. Duck on the pond here for Sweden. And there you have him.
Yeah, a new pitcher for the Swiss.
Florian Kempfer.
Again, we want to ask everyone.
And he fakes a steal there at first. And they throw it first. They did not really have a shot again in there.
We want to ask everyone that's watching, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you do that, you can get notifications on when the game starts, stuff like that.
Yeah, not only the we do not only broadcast these games, we also broadcast the wow, that's gonna be an error on the second baseman, I believe.
Yeah, that was a good throw from the third baseman, but unfortunately the second baseman couldn't hang on to it.
I don't know why. Maybe.
I think
it looked like
it
was.
I think it's the same thing. He was trying to lift his head again. He was trying to make the throw to first base before he got the ball.
Yeah, just get.
You gotta secure the ball before you can throw it.
I got a bit ahead of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I was saying was that we do not only broadcast this tournament here on Heat TV, we also broadcast the Elite Series, Regional Series, and occasionally also Junior Series games from our teams, Sundbyberg Heat. So you can also tune into those games if you want to. I'll be here announcing those, at least sometimes when I'm able to attend. Get back to this game though. One strike here. Center fielder Linus Wettermark batting for Sweden, and he hits a pop up towards the Swiss dugout. Third baseman is there, and he got it.
Nice catch from the third baseman there in foul territory, getting the second out of the inning.
Covering a lot of ground. Great play there.
And I can also recommend that you follow Sundbyberg Heat on Facebook. There you can get some updates from this tournament. There's gonna be photos posted there as well from all the games.
And if a game would be postponed or suspended like yesterday, then information will be put on that Facebook page.
Yeah, so follow Sundbyberg Heat on Facebook.
Called strike there.
And we also got an Instagram that we occasionally post on if you want to see some pictures there as well. So we're mostly active here on YouTube and on Facebook.
The Instagram account is a little bit more inactive, but on the Facebook account we regularly post information about games and photos from not only these games but other games by Sundbyberg Heat. Two balls, one strike here. Kempfer deals, and that one gets by the catcher. It's pass ball. Both runners advance. Kempfer now up at 10 pitches.
How's that?
Oh yeah, that was the 11th.
Yeah.
Just the scoreboard.
Now we got runners at second and third base. First base is open though with a 3-1 count, so
yeah,
he doesn't really have to throw a strike to this batter. He's got a base open. So
yeah, he'd set up the force play at any base.
but then again, you never want to walk too many guys. There's always
No,
the
that's...
risk.
And he fouls one back. Right back into the netting. Full count here. Runners will not be on the move. And the payoff pitch. And that's way outside, and he walked him. Bases loaded now for Sweden. Force at any base.
And we're back to the top of the batting order for Sweden again.
And if Sweden, with a base hit here, Sweden could be in a position where they only need 3 outs for a mercy rule. As previously mentioned, the mercy rule regulations are 10 runs after 5 innings. And a ball there to the left fielder, Elias Nordskjell, top of the order now for Sweden. Nordskjell is 1 for 2 with a single. He also has 2 walks, and he has come around to score 3 times in this ball game. And that's another pitch inside. Combine 2-0 now.
And if you're enjoying this broadcast, you're more than welcome to give us donations. We got a link in the description to GoFundMe.com. Oh, GoFund.me is the link. And we're thankful for whatever donations you can give us.
Helps us broadcast these games for you and make the experience as good as possible. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Nice play by the center fielder. Switzerland get out of the jam unscathed. Still 9-1 Sweden.
Yeah, and here's a small video on how you can, what you can do to donate to us.
Are you enjoying our YouTube live stream of the game? Then, please donate to our fundraiser. We have invested a lot in new equipment to bring you the best possible viewing experience. Today, we are able to wirelessly transmit the video signal from our outfield camera with virtually no latency at all. This enables us to deliver you the real, Major League-like perspective of the game. Support Heat TV and donate to our fundraiser by scanning the QR code on your screen. The link can also be found in the description below. Without your generous donations, we wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you.
Yo, welcome back here, Sundbyberg. Pitchers, we got a new pitcher on the mound warming up. Oh, and here's the stats from the previous Swedish pitcher, Jeremiah Kero. Pitched 5 innings. He only gave up 3 hits and 1 run, and that run, it wasn't even earned. He had 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. 4 of those strikeouts, they were looking. That's very, very impressive.
For this age group, 2 walks, that's not a lot. And we've seen pitchers who have just walked batter after batter. But 2 walks in 5 innings, that's really good numbers for a pitcher that's as young as he is. This goes to show that he has average velocity but great control on his pitches. That's the most important thing as a pitcher, to be able to have great location and to put the pitches where you want. And the new pitcher, Jakob Lindqvist, usually plays in Karlskoga. Major team here in Sweden, one of the biggest. Have a nice field there, been there a couple of times. Third baseman now, CMS. Go for one with a sacrifice strikeout, and he's also thrown out. Also has a run batted in, the only run for the Swiss team. He takes a ball. And we can now definitely say that this game will go 7 full innings. There will be no mercy rule in this one.
That's true. Very true.
Which, I guess, is, you know, I'm not sure if it makes that big of a difference, but if you're part of the Swiss team, then at least you feel, you know, we didn't get mercy ruled. You know, with mercy rule, it's really, you know, it's not, you don't, it's really not great for the morale to know that you were mercy ruled. It's a high pop-up, second baseman. Louvielno is there, and he's got it.
Nice play from the second baseman there.
Out in shallow right field.
Yeah, it's very important there that you call off every other player that's there, so you don't like run into each other.
Yeah. Not only could you drop the ball, but you could also get injured. And that's probably one of the most frustrating ways to get injured. A collision with your own teammate.
Yeah, it's so unnecessary getting hurt in that kind of way.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a pinch hitter right now? Or
Yeah.
we entered the last inning defensively, so...
First baseman. And Wilson takes a called strike. Count even now. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss.
One thing with this field, though, at this time when you're playing, is that the sun goes down pretty low, and as a first baseman, it can be pretty hard to pick up a throw to you from the catcher.
Yeah, that's
pitcher.
true, and he strikes out right there. That's very high and inside, so...
So, as a pitcher, it's very important that you know that and keep the throw down.
Yeah.
It's almost that you want to throw it basically underhand or sidearm to the first baseman, because if you throw it overarm, it's the risk that it's going to come straight in the sun for him. He might miss it.
You know, if you have time, you just take a couple of steps and then just lob it to him.
Right now you can see the shadows there.
Yeah, from the dugout.
And that maybe gives you a small indication on how low the sun is right now.
Yeah. But as a first baseman now for Sweden, at least you know that one error is not going to cost you the game. 2 outs here, 8-run lead. You know, I think everyone right now is pretty comfortable. Everyone on the Swedish team is comfortable with this lead that they possess. And the pitch. That's low. 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Lindqvist deals a 2-1 pitch. That one is fouled off. Watch out in the skateboard park. Oh, gotta keep your heads up. Pitch and another foul ball. Just barely got a piece of that at the inside part of the bat. And the 2-2 pitch is way inside. He almost hit him. You know, that one looked like in case of the batter pretending to trying to get out of the way, but really trying to get hit.
It's almost like he was trying to headbutt the ball instead.
Yeah. And he walked him.
Yeah, that's probably a smarter move, getting the wall instead of head-putting the ball.
Yeah. You know, you have a helmet there, but you still feel it when they're coming in at these speeds.
Now we got a pinch hitter coming up.
Yeah, it
Number 2, that
appears so
Jack Douglas Seamer.
that we have a pinch hitter for Switzerland.
I'm guessing that they are brothers, Seamers.
Yeah, that's possible. You had another pair of brothers here earlier in the game between Sweden and Poland. I believe his name was Wojciechowski. I'm not quite. Oh, that's going to be a wild pitch. Excuse me if I said his name wrong, but I believe the Wojciechowski brothers play for Poland.
Pitcher was tapping his chest there, apologizing to the catcher from throwing that in the dirt.
Yeah.
Taking on the responsibility on that pitch.
Yeah, that one's on the pitch 100%. Pitch from Lindqvist is the tad high.
Yeah, this batter is kind of short, so you better keep the ball down.
Yeah, small strike zone. Round out second for Switzerland. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a nice pitch by Jakob Lindqvist right there, and he is now in a hole with 2 strikes here. Swiss hitter. Two-two pitch, and he rings them up. Strikeout. Looking a pair of shoes for the Swiss batter right there. They Swiss leave a runner stranded. Still 9-1 Sweden after 6 innings. Welcome back. Yeah, we're ready to start the top half of the 7th inning, which is also the last inning for this age group. They only play 7 innings, not the full 9.
We got a new catcher for the Switzerland team. That was the pinch hitter from the last inning, Jack Douglas Seamers enters as a catcher now. He takes over catching duty from Usuto Kawada.
And Alex Börjes now hitting, and he fouls that one off down the first baseline. Swedish first base coach takes care of that one. One now. Still have Kepfe on the mound for Switzerland. And that one's a little high. Alex Börjes plays for Rättvik here in the central part of Sweden. And that one's fair! That stays fair. A hard hit ball down the first base line. Börjes rounds first, and he'll get into second with a stand-up double. A rocket down the first base line. First baseman could not quite get there. And as a hitter, you know, that's perfect placement.
Yeah, perfect double right down the line.
Yeah. Time called now. As the shortstop, Victor Wahlberg, is up at the plate. And Kempfer's first pitch to the Swedish shortstop is hit out into left field. A line drive that bounces just in front of the left fielder. And nice job there by Victor turning on that one. And runner will not score. Hesitated a bit. With 0 outs, that's probably the right thing to do. You know what they say, don't make the
Yeah, this is starting to look
first
very
or
tough now for the Swiss team. I mean, they're down by 8 already, and
Yeah,
I don't think they can afford giving up any more runs at all. I mean, the hill was pretty steep for them already.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
I mean, anything can happen in baseball, so
Yeah.
the game isn't over until it's over, but
No, but this has been a great game from the Swedish pitching staff. And as it looks right now, yeah, I don't think the Swiss team has a chance of making a comeback here. It's looked really tough. The run they did score, you know, they didn't even get any hits to score that run. That was all old school baseball. Steal a base, ground on, then a fly out. And there's a ball to the backstop, and they'll score another run. Double digits now for Sweden. They extend early into 10-1. Runner advances to third.
that's very tough on the catcher trying to block that.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a breaking ball, you're expecting that it might come in the dirt, but a fastball, you're not really expecting that that's going to be in the dirt and that wild. So
No.
It's really hard to block that.
You know, we can pretty safely say now that this game is really out of reach for Switzerland. Runners at the corners now for Sweden. Switzerland playing early tomorrow at 10, the rescheduled game against Turkey. So they just gotta get a good night's sleep and bounce back tomorrow morning. Örvallen not bad for Sweden. He's got around at the corners.
He's the guy that hit the ball all the way to the warning track.
He had a nice double a couple of ABs ago. That one, it almost got out. It bounced just a couple meters in front of the wall. It was a nice effort by the left fielder. He couldn't get there, though. And runner's going. And, oh, well, yeah. That's pretty, I guess. The idea with that, I guess, is to see if the runner on third tries to go home. The catcher.
Yeah, they're trying to fool everyone at third.
Yeah.
If he goes too far off the bag, they're going to throw down third base instead. Or get him out. But
did not work here, though. Runner on third was not going. And that's not the ball.
I mean, there's no meaning for the running to go on that either way because they're up by so much.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to risk getting it out just because.
No, you know,
I mean, he doesn't have to score. They're already up.
Even if you think, really, does it really matter if they score or don't score that round? But if you can say that if you're watching the game, but when you're playing, you never know. You want every run you can get. And you do play the game differently. If course, when you're up by this much, but you're not gonna stay satisfied and say, "Yeah, this is enough for us." You always want to get more.
Yeah, so we got a 3-1 counter on the batter here.
Yeah, hitters count for
First base is
Novellanos.
open though, so
See if he takes a big hack here. He does not. He takes that for ball 4. And Kempfer has now walked the bases loaded.
now we got another mound visit from the Swiss
from
coach.
Coach Sabaldelli.
Looks like we're gonna have another pitching change.
Roger Sabaldelli. Swiss
Or do we
coach.
not?
Yeah, well,
The
we're not
pitcher
sure.
from the bullpen was going out, but
Pitcher is
he stopped again.
there. He stops again. He's not sure if he's coming in or not. He looks pretty anxious. He wants to come in. I guess.
Yeah, the coach hasn't given any signal at all.
Oh.
Yeah, now in the screen you can see that
And
he's
he's gonna
keep
you
the
look
pitcher
at
in
the
there. Give him another chance to get out of this.
pitcher in the bullpen looked upset. I think he wanted to come in. But back to the bullpen he goes.
I'm thinking that the Swiss team probably thinks that this game is already over.
It pretty much is.
It's probably better to save the other pitchers for the next game.
You need a lot of
and maybe
lot of
the
arms.
pitcher on the mound is getting some experience from this.
Yeah. And a high pop-up that will go out of play and it will go foul. And, yeah, I need to save your arms here. A lot of games ahead for the Swiss team. So you need every arm you have. The 0-1 pitch here. And a ground ball. Third baseman coming in. And now he throws it away. 3-run score for Sweden. On an error by the third baseman.
Bases clearing, who can help?
I suppose the Swiss players are tired. A long game here. Going for 2.5 hours. It's late now, 8:30.
So yeah, but that was a little bit what I was talking about earlier with the sun. It's so important to keep the ball down, but you probably don't want to keep it that low though.
Yeah.
I mean, you still
Comes
gotta
the
throw it
Swiss
all
coach
the way.
again, and here we go. Now he's done. Here he comes from the bullpen. Now he's gonna get his chance. Swiss cowbells. And we will return shortly after a short break with the name and picture of the Swiss pitcher.
Are you enjoying our YouTube live stream of the game? Then, please donate to our fundraiser. We have invested a lot in new equipment to bring you the best possible viewing experience. Today, we are able to wirelessly transmit the video signal from our outfield camera with virtually no latency at all. This enables us to deliver you the real, Major League-like perspective of the game. Support Heat TV and donate to our fundraiser by scanning the QR code on your screen. The link can also be found in the description below. Without your generous donations, we wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you.
Welcome back here to Sundbyberg. Here we got Swiss pitcher warming up. This is Aaron Sutter on the mound right now. He's the younger brother to this starting pitcher, I think, at least. They got the same last name, and this guy's 2 years younger than the starting pitcher, Noah Sutter.
Yeah.
If there's someone watching, you're more than welcome to write in the chat if you're alright or not.
Well, it seems very likely that they are brothers. You know, it seems it's a long shot that they would not be related, but have the same last name,
I'm
and
all,
both play baseball in Switzerland.
I'm also guessing that their father is one of the coaches, Simon's up there.
Yeah,
So looks like the whole family's here.
yeah, I believe Coach Roger Savoldelli has a son
Maybe we
playing
got the
too.
mom as a medic or something for the team.
Yeah. You know, baseball runs in the family here in Europe, where it's not as big as in America.
Yeah, so if you know more about the Sutter family, you're more than welcome to give us some info in the chat.
Yeah, we have a lot of parents of players watching.
Oh, apparently here in the chat we got the oldest brother saying that he's watching from home.
That's nice.
Do we have a first name on him?
We appreciate everybody watching. One ball, no strikes here.
3 years ago.
1-0 pitch. And that's another called strike. It's a called strike there. Count even up now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 13-1 Sweden.
Nice.
And that's another called strike. Outside part of the plate. Nice
Got a nice pitch
paint
there on the outside corner.
Yeah. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a foul ball towards the parking lot.
Yeah, there you got a picture of Aaron Sutter. The pitcher right now.
Yeah. Sutter. Here's 1-2 pitch. Bounces. Nice block by the catcher, preventing the runner from advancing.
Oh, the oldest brother of the Sutters is called Yannick, and he played here in Sundbyberg a couple years ago with the U-18.
Oh, interesting. And a ground ball that the second baseman takes care of, and he got him. Nice throw to first. Nice stretch.
That's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, this inning's been going on for a pretty long time, but nothing compared to the first inning of the game between the UK and Turkey. I mean, that inning went on forever. 11 runs. Crazy. If you missed any of the games, you can watch the replays here on our YouTube channel. And a swing and a miss there by the Swedish center fielder, Linus Wettermark.
Yeah, all the old games, they're saved here on our YouTube channel, and they got their own playlist.
Yeah, and if you wanna,
we even got the old games from, was it 3 years ago when they played?
Yeah. If you wanna see those, you gotta scroll back. You gotta scroll a long way back in time to go find those games.
You don't have to scroll that long. You can just go
No,
into
hell.
the playlist page, and then you pick the.
You could also, I guess, search for the games.
Yeah.
Super Bad Heat, 2019 qualifiers.
And another cool thing is that you can see there how our broadcasts have developed during the years and what all your donations are doing and how we can develop.
Yeah. You know, a couple of years ago, we only had one camera angle.
Starting out, we only had a webcam, so the picture was
Yeah.
all blurry. You couldn't see shit.
Yeah, that's true. And if you missed it, Sweden now extending their lead 14-1. But now we have invested a bit into this broadcast, and we now have multiple camera angles. You see the one we're using now in center field. And then also we have one that is, and that's a pair of shoes there.
Nice pitching
By the Swiss pitcher strikes him out, looking pair of shoes for Swedish hitter there. That ends the top half of the 7th. Sweden extend their lead 14-1. Welcome back here to the bottom of the 7th inning. It appears as though
Yeah, we
there's a
got
pinch hitter for Switzerland.
yeah, it's Jamie Savodelli.
Ball 1 there from the Swedish pitcher opening base.
So we're down to the last 3 outs of this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless Switzerland make an absolutely massive comeback, which is, you know,
Very doubtful that they're going to score 13 runs here in the 7th inning if they only scored 1 run so far. But
yeah,
but then
very
again, you
unlikely.
never know. Never know.
Pinch hitter, Jamie Savodelli. First plate appearance this tournament. And okay, that looked like it may have been a bit inside, but
You can get a little bit fooled by the batter when he jumps out of the way like that.
yeah,
It looks
umpire sent it
further
away too.
inside, but the umpire should be there right on the inside corner and see that pretty good.
Behind. Two balls, 2 strikes now. Trying to finish him off, and he cannot. That pitch is inside. Wanted that one.
Now we got some shadows now over home plate as well. I don't know if that's gonna make it harder for the batters to see the ball, but probably not because that's too close to home plate.
Yeah, and he walks in there. And I say B from Savodelli, who I presume is the son of the head coach of Switzerland. Oh yes, Savodelli. Nice guy. Met him a couple of times. Met him in 2019 too. Great guy, great coach. Called strike there to second baseman Say Eigenham.
Tomorrow is the second game. I already put him in the system. And the first
0-1
game,
pitch from
we're also
Lindqvist.
gonna put him in.
It's hit to second, to shortstop.
Double
He
play
flips
ball.
to second, and the throw to first is not
Me and him.
picked up cleanly by the first baseman. It bounces, can't pick it. And that'll allow the runner to advance to second base. Be an error on the second baseman, Jelner there. Runner scoring position now for Switzerland.
At least they got one out here
Yeah,
though.
they did get one out. That's the most
So
important thing here. Just
Switzerland is down to only 2 outs now.
yeah, Sweden only need 2 more outs. They could give up 10 right now. It wouldn't matter. All they need is 2 more outs. Oh, that looked close. Wait a minute, strike.
Still kind of nice though to see that the crowd here from Switzerland, they're still cheering on their players,
Yeah. Oh,
Trying
that
to-
another one that's close.
trying to get them to think positive and think about tomorrow probably.
Yeah. A lot of games left. Still time to bounce back. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, Switzerland playing Turkey tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central European Time. But tune in tomorrow for the rescheduled game that should have been played yesterday, but instead being played tomorrow. And there's a walk there. Switzerland get another man on. And 2 runners on now, forced at any base for Sweden, and a mound visit by the Swedish catcher.
It's probably really good for the Swiss team so they get some confidence for the 2 games they got tomorrow.
Yeah, they have 2 games. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they're
true.
playing the first game at 10 o'clock and the second one at around 2 o'clock.
Yeah, just like Sweden today. They had
Yeah.
2 games. Sweden won their first one.
At least Sweden had some time in between their games, so they had more time
Yeah,
to like refuel
had-
and get some more energy again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty tough to play back-to-back games like right after
Yeah,
each
it
other.
is, especially when the games are this long, you know. When you're younger, you have to play shorter games. It's not as tough, but for these guys, yeah, it is very tough.
Kind of seems like no one has any idea where the strike zone is anymore.
Oh, well, everyone's tired.
The pitcher has been questioning the umpire a couple of times here in the last couple of pitches, but they
Yeah,
finally got a strike called.
I don't blame him. There have been a lot of close calls. But everybody's tired, including the umpire, which, you know, is not really a good sign. But it happens. Everybody's human. 2 strikes now on Stefan. Got him in a hole, and that's inside. Count even. 2.
2-2, yeah.
And that's another ball low.
Real nice block from the catcher, though. Keeping
Yeah.
that in front of him. Got a full count now, though. 3-2.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
Yeah, that was probably ball 4 that he swung at.
Yeah.
But it's so hard when you got 2 strikes on you. You gotta protect, but...
Switzerland now down to their final strike. No, excuse me, out.
Yeah, they're finally out.
Final out for Switzerland. Sweden, 3 strikes away from victory. Ball went outside there. Designated hitter now. Stefan batting. Has a strikeout, a ground out, and a walk so far. And a ground ball first base. Oh, it gets by him into right field, and that will score 1 run. Switzerland got into the Swedish lead, and they're now only down by 12.
Yeah, so an error on the first baseman. Let's Switzerland score their second run of the game.
Yeah. It's at least have some momentum now that they hope to be able to use the game tomorrow. Swing and a miss there on the first pitch. And it's pretty obvious that this will not be a save for Jakob, as Sweden have a massive lead. Oh, that's a generous call right there.
Oh, so Switzerland is down to the last strike.
Final strike here for the Swiss.
It's tough, really tough.
2 hours and 46 minutes on the clock. Runners going. And that one's on inside.
Yeah, so we got defensive indifference there.
Yep.
So that is not considered a stolen base.
No, because the defense did not make an attempt to get the runner out at second base. So once again, Switzerland down to their final strike. And a line drive to second base. He picks it up, throws it at first, but he's safe. Another run scores for Switzerland.
Yes, we're gonna wait for the official scoring here, if it's a hit or if it's an error.
I think that's a base hit.
They scored that an error on the second baseman.
Oh,
I mean, that was right at him, so it should probably have been caught. And it's still good that he knocked it down, kept in there. So
I'd probably have ruled that a hit.
So
but,
so there was only 1 run that scored, or was it anyone that scored at all?
Yeah. 14-3 now. Runners at the corners for Switzerland. First baseman Örvallen. And a swing and a miss there. Nice pop at the catcher's mitt. And runners going. And a swing and a miss. 2 strikes now, and Switzerland once again down to their final strike of the ball game.
Yeah, another defensive indifference there as the runner took second base. I mean, Sweden, they're only focusing on the battle right now because they're
Yeah,
just
that's
1 out away from winning the game.
and that's the right thing to do. And ball game, Sweden win.
And that's
14-3, another victory for Sweden. 2-0 here. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 10 o'clock for Switzerland versus Turkey. And I thank you all for watching. Have a nice evening.
Yeah, and if you stay tuned, then we're gonna have some interviews afterwards.
Thanks for
But-
watching and good night.
Yeah, just hang around probably for like 10 minutes before the interviewers are gonna come up here. Yeah, just stay around and you can see some pictures from the field and everything. Thanks for watching.
Are you enjoying our YouTube live stream of the game? Then, please donate to our fundraiser. We have invested a lot in new equipment to bring you the best possible viewing experience. Today, we are able to wirelessly transmit the video signal from our outfield camera with virtually no latency at all. This enables us to deliver you the real, Major League-like perspective of the game. Support Heat TV and donate to our fundraiser by scanning the QR code on your screen. The link can also be found in the description below. Without your generous donations, we wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you.
He's quite tall. Yeah, you fit. I would go with a few. In the team.
I am the assistant coach and in charge of the offense.
And this was the first game of the tournament since last night was postponed. How would you describe the game today?
I think the game was quite good. The score didn't quite reflect how we played. We were a bit nervous. A lot of the guys have not played a U-18 qualifier yet due to COVID as well. So all in all, we were just a bit nervous, and that didn't help us.
Yeah, what do you think was the defining factor for this game?
I think we had a tough fourth inning where we gave up 5 runs, and that kind of also was a bit a hit on our morale, and we couldn't strike back immediately, and then from there it kind of fizzled out.
Watching the game, even if it was a few runs scored on the opposition, you kept a good spirit and a good atmosphere. That really lifted up to the stands as well. Is that correct?
Yes, that's definitely correct. I mean, the guys they have a great team chemistry, and they're always loud and supporting the other guys, and this really helps, especially if you have a game like today where maybe not everything goes your way. We still hold together, and this is really good. Yeah.
It's really, really important. So what would you learn and take with you for the future games now?
I mean, it's small things that we're going to have to discuss. Some more mental things that we have to fix a bit. But I mean, yeah, like I said before, I think we played quite well, and yeah.
Okay, looking forward to see you again, and good luck.
Thanks.
Please. And we now have the designated hitter, Dominic Scheffler. How did you feel about the game today?
I mean, as coach already said, we had a great morale. We kept it up. Of course, we had a couple tough innings, but I think we were ready. Again, we have some minor tweaks we have to change, but overall, it's a rough start. But I think we showed signs that we can definitely compete in this qualifier, and that's what we're looking forward to.
Absolutely. I think you had 8 runners left on base, and that obviously keeps the runs lower. But what would you think would be the better end of this today? Would it offense or defense for today's game?
I mean, it's always difficult to put it at one spot. I mean, of course, we have a lot of young guys here as well, so the pitching back in Switzerland is a little bit different. We had a good start to the pitching, but then it fizzled out a little bit as well. I'd say today maybe the offense had a little bit of the upper hand, but that can change, and I'm looking forward to the pitching as well.
You yourself went 1 for 3 with an RBI. Are you pleased with that result for your own sake?
I mean, it's all right. It's a start to the tournament. I'm okay with it. I'm not happy particularly, but I think it gets the job done in the first place.
Yeah, we'll look forward to follow the Swish team going forward. So good luck.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
time today. We have Tornen Klorberg, number 2 game today. Earlier today we talked about the defense was very, very good, but offense-wise we had a little bit more to wish for. Would you reflect on that for this game?
I'm just tired running up these stairs. No kidding. Today I'm saying we played 2 games today. The second game, the bats came around much better. Early on we had issues, sort of we didn't score left runners on base, but middle of the game then this happened. I think also I gotta say that the pitching maybe wasn't the strongest, so I think it helped us a bit. They had problems throwing strikes and it helped us a bit, but I think the bats came around, all the hitters hit the ball hard, and yeah, it was a good game.
And speaking of pitchers, we probably need to talk about pitching for this game. No earned runs.
Yeah, it's like the first game today. The pitching's been amazing, almost more than we expected. I think it's been great. 2 guys. The starters went 5 innings. The relievers come in and just keep going. So it's been great. It's been great.
2 wins on a single day. That must be a good start in the tournament.
It's nice. Maybe we should play 2 a day. I don't know.
Let's go for the double headers going forward. But really nice to have you here twice. Looking forward to have you here in the future as well.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you. Now we have Jeremiah Kero, a starting pitcher for Sweden today. What's your view of the game today?
Well, it was a great game, I think. We had some issues with the hitting at first, but the bats came alive further down the game. No, it felt really good to pitch. It was, some days feel off, but today everything was just right.
Yeah, in the 4th inning you got some run support from the offense team, but remarkable pitching. 6 strikeouts over 5 innings with no earned runs. You must be really, really pleased with that result.
Definitely, yeah. It's proud to pitch like this for the national team. It means a lot.
Yeah, you should be very, very proud of yourself. I'm sure all our spectators are very proud of you and the entire team. What would you say about the rest of the team, defense-wise and offense, today?
Well, we played good defense for the most part. We made a couple errors here and there, which I think we can straighten out in the coming games. But overall, pretty good. Yeah.
Standing on the sideline, it felt like it was a good atmosphere between the teams, regardless that it was quite large run difference. Did you pick up on that as well?
The energy in the teams, yeah. I feel like our team has been great with the energy all day. In the first game, we kept it up consistently throughout the whole game, and today it was the same thing. It does get, of course, a little intimidating as a pitcher when it's so loud around you from the other team, but but it was great. I bet it's a great fan experience as well to feel the buzz of the game. It's a great thing.
Yeah, it's a little bit different from the Swiss dugout. You can really hear their chanting and so on. And you're a bit exposed as pitcher, but you came through and really delivered a high result. So very well done, and good luck going forward in the tournament.
Yeah, thank you.
Underbart.